Hi everybody, this is the Math 31 integration review. This is question 9a. We're doing volumes of revolution here. So what we're going to do here is we're going to revolve this function here about the x-axis. Now, what this is going to look like here, okay, this is an exponential function that's had a vertical stretch by a factor of 10. This thing's getting large very, very, very quickly. So the exponential function that's stretched by a factor of 10 is going to shoot up like this, where it's going to cross the y-axis at 10. Okay, and now what we're going to do is we're going to integrate this thing from, okay, now I do suspect that this means x equal to 0. Because when y equals 0, that's way down here, and that this is going to go infinitely to the left here. So I do assume that that means x equals 0. And so we're going to go from here out to 5, okay? And we're going to rotate that around the x-axis. Now, ultimately, we're going to end up with something that's got kind of a weird, I don't know, maybe like the base of a, whoops, that's a terrible drawing. Terrible at these things. But you get this sense here, okay? And it's not straight like that's going to be rounded. Anyway, regardless, the formula for volume here is going to be pi times the integral. In this case, we're going to go from 0 to 5 of our function, okay, squared dx. Because remember, what we're doing is we're breaking these things apart into cylinders, and this is the radius, okay, radius squared times pi, and then dx is going to become really the height of each one of those little cylinders here. So this is pi times the integral from 0 to 5 of 100 e to the 2x dx. I can pull that 100 out, make this 100 pi integral of 0 to 5 of e to the 2x dx. Now I can do the integral here. It's not going to be all that hard because the integral of an exponential function is going to be the exponential function. But in this case right here, just think about what happened here. If you took the derivative of e to the 2x, you would get e to the 2x, but you would multiply by 2. That's if you were doing the derivative. So when we do the antiderivative, we have to do the opposite. We are, in fact, going to divide by 2, and that's going to affect that 100 out front here. So this is going to end up becoming pi e to the 2x all over 50, and we're going to evaluate that between 0 and 5. Okay? So if I plug 5 into this, this is going to become pi e to the 10 over 50 minus, and if we plug 0 into that, okay, that's going to become 1. So it'll be minus pi over 50. So really what this is pi over 50 times e to the 10 minus 1. That, whoops, sorry, you can't see that. Pi over 50 times e to the 10 over 1. Sorry about that, it's being pushed around. And there's your answer.